two paths that God will take you. One of them is not him, and the other one, he's walking with you. And you can be like, you know what, this one seems more fun. And you can be walking it and walking it. But you know where God's gonna be? He's gonna be standing at the beginning. Right there, where you started and you took that path. And you're gonna be down a couple miles. And you're like, where's God? Like, what did he just raise behind me? Oh, I don't know anyway, so I'm gonna walk back. And you walk back to the beginning of that path. And he's waiting there for you. He's waiting at the beginning of that path that you decided to take. And he didn't walk with you because that wasn't part of his plan. Now you gotta understand, when you walk with God, you walk with him. You don't go down a path and you're like, I can do this, and it fails, and you're miserable, and you're like, oh. When you start feeling that, it's because that's not the path he's leading you on. But you still want to go that way. Walk with him and take the path he wants you to take. And watch as that path, you're walking with him. He's right behind you. And you're walking. You're walking, right? He's right behind you. The flowers start growing from the sides of that path. It's beautiful. And there's grass growing. And you're like, wow, this is beautiful. And you turn around and you're like, oh, you're still here. Of course he's gonna be there, because that's the path he wants you to take. It's the path you need to take. And then you hit a road. And it has two directions. Continue on that path that you're going on with God. Or you divert into that path that has no flowers, that has no grass, that God's not going to walk with you on, but he'll be waiting for you to come back and continue that path with the flowers and the grass and everything that he has planned for you. And when it gets good and you still turn around and you're like, you're still here. It's because it's good. It's because it's part of his plan. Because he knows what's good for you. He knows the plans he has for you. He knows the future. We can't see the future, but he can. And don't let anybody take that away from you. They could tell you, hey, look, let's go to the club. Let's go take a drink. No, I don't want to. And they're going to be like, why? This is just a drink. Nothing's going to happen. It's not like they're not going to get drunk. No, because you know why they call these drinks spirits? Because there's demons in those drinks. And you could think, and you could say, and you could say that's not true. Then why why do you do things? When you drink those drinks and you become drunk and you make mistakes and you crash and you kill people and you go back to the X, is because you're going backwards and you can't see. You're blinded. You're blinded and you're trying to walk. And you're trying to pull that off. But you're still blinded. And then you go to God and He's carefully taking off that blind. And you can see again. And you think about what you did. And you're like, well, that wasn't fun. I couldn't see anything. I don't like what those drinks did. So you have a choice. Either walk with God or keep trying to do it your way. Building your own road, trying to make your own life. But just remember, even if there's a bad, He's still there. He's watching you. And He's looking at you. He's not judging you, but He's like, you know, I think you can do better. And you're like, whatever. He's like tapping you on the shoulder. Hey, I think you need to remove yourself from this. You're like, whatever. He's gonna keep on trying to get your attention no matter what. No matter how many times. And He's gonna succeed. And you're gonna realize it. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh. And you end up walking with Him. And then you see everything that He has promised you. And then life gets good. But then you see something that you're like, hey, I used to have fun with that. And you look back and your daddy's like, I don't think that's a good idea. And you think about it and you're like, what do I want? Nah. Just gonna continue walking with Him. And you can get all these people that are tempting you and telling you things and like, nah,